Hi guys, today we're going to be doing the history of Vatican City, the smallest country in the world, and we're going to be talking about how it came that small. Stay tuned and enjoy the video. So this is Vatican. You can see the church. It's the smallest country. Long before Vatican became the center of the Catholic Church, the area known today as Vatican Hill was actually outside the main city of Rome in the ancient times. Rome. By the way, this is the last time we're going to speak about Rome. So, yeah. It was considered a mysterious and scared hill by the Romans. The area was marshy and not heavily populated. Well, of course. Yeah. It was used for gardens, villas, and necropolis, a burial ground. Oh, let's go back. Where's Vatican? There's Vatican. The word Vatican might come from the Latin Vaticanus, meaning prophecy, because the hill was associated with the ancient forces and religion rites. According to the Christian tradition, Saint Peter, one of Jesus' apostles and the first bishop of Rome, was executed during the reign of Emperor Nero. He was crucified near the Circus of Nero. Search that up. Nero. Okay. Let's do Circus of Nero. Oh, there it is. Circus of Nero. Right near Vatican. Close to Vatican Hill. Vatican Hill is right here. He was buried in a simple grave of the hill. That brutal site would later become one of the most important locations in Christian history. Christianity was persecuted in Rome until Emperor Constantine laicized in 313 AD. By around 324 AD, Constantine ordered the construction of a massive church above Peter's tomb. This became, here. It's huge, this church. This became, so by around 324 AD, Constantine ordered the construction of the mass church above Peter's tomb. This became the old St. Peter's Basilica. It was one of the largest churches in the world. It turned Vatican Hill into a major religious center. Pilgrims came from everywhere to visit the tomb of St. Peter. So as we said, Circus is like around here. Somewhere here. Tomb of St. Peter. This basilica stood for more than 1,000 years. Christianity grew across Rome. Across Europe. The bishops of Rome, later known as the popes, gained more and more influence. The popes obviously stayed in the church. The Vatican area became a political center. Popes gathered wealth, armies, and land. The Vatican wasn't a country yet, but it was already extremely powerful. By the Renaissance, the old basilica was failing. apart. So in 1506, 1506, well, that's the year, Pope Julius II ordered a new one, the stunning St. Peter's Basilica as we see today. This is St. Peter's Basilica, the main attraction of the country Vatican City. But we're not there yet. Well, we're getting close. Some of the greatest artists in history helped build it. Michelangelo designed the dome. Monet, Ralphie Bernini created St. Peter's Square. I think that's over here. I think. The construction took more than 100 years, finishing in 1626. Wow. The Vatican as a crucial powerhouse during the Resistance. The Vatican as a crucial powerhouse. That's like, During the Resistance, the Vatican became the center of art, culture, scholarship. The popes collected ancient manuscripts, sponsored artists like Michelangelo and Raphael, built the Sistine Chapel, formed the foundation of the Vatican Museums. Oh wait, I know where that is. Here it is. I really want to visit that, actually. Which today holds some of the greatest artworks ever created. The Vatican was now not only a religious center, but also the symbol of beauty, learning, and power. For over 1,000 years, the popes ruled their own territory called the Papal States. Now, I think people heard of the Papal States. Hold up, oh my gosh, wow. The Papal States. I feel embarrassed now. Okay. I don't know where are the people. Oh wait, the people. Oh wait, isn't that two? Oh no, that's not the River States, which covered huge areas central Italy. Popes were basically religious leaders, political leaders, and military leaders. This made the Vatican a major force in European politics. But everything changed when Italy united in the 18,000s. In 1870, the unified United Kingdom of Italy captured Rome, ending the Papal States. The Pope refused to recognize Italy's authority and declared himself a prisoner of the Vatican. For almost 60 years, popes remained isolated in the Vatican's walls. In 1929, the Vatican finally reached an agreement with Italy called the Lateran Treaty, signed by Pope Pius the 11th and Benito Mussolini. The treaty created the Vatican City-State, the smallest country in the world, independent from Italy, which the Pope ruled as the Pope as ruler. Same thing. This is the modern Vatican we know today. Even though Vatican is tiny, just 44 hectares, it has global influence. Spiritual leadership, the Pope leads. The spiritual leaderships, the Pope leads over 1.3 billion Catholics worldwide. Diplomacy, the Vatican maintains the diplomatic relations with nations all over the world. Wee. That's all over the world. That's a big. That's yeah. So yeah, it recognized all over the world. Culture and tourism. Millions visit the Vatican museums. Sistine Chapel and St. Peter's Basilica every year. Important events. Papal elections. Conclaves, which means papal elections. Coronations, declaring saints, Christmas, and Easter Mass. Okay. Of course, Christmas. The Vatican today. Modern popes have played important roles. Pope John Paul II helped end communism in Europe, helped end communism in Europe. Traveled more than any pope in history. That's law. Pope Benedict XVI. That's a Roman number. I don't know that. I know it's a Roman number, but I don't know it. Known for his scholarship, first pope in 600 years to resign. Pope Benedict XVI. That's what he did. Pope Francis focuses on poverty, climate change, and peace. First pope from the Americas. That's the Americas, South America, North America. Today, the Vatican continues to be a religious center, a symbol of tradition, a political voice, a culture, treasure. From a simple burial site on a hill to a massive medieval kingdom to the smallest country in the world, the Vatican has shaped the course of history like almost no other place on earth. That is the history of Vatican City, the smallest country in the world. 2 observer states, Vatican, Palestine. Where is Palestine? Oh, there's Palestine. Smallest country in the world. It's inside Italy. Same with San Marino. But we're not going to be talking about that. That's the history of Vatican City. The smallest, well, it's still pretty cool. I really want to visit it. This is the end of our video. Hope you enjoyed. And see you in the next one.